Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I've just got back from a long weekend away in Portugal, and I've put together a list of top 10 things to do in Lisbon. Now I did a bunch of research before our trip, and I was actually quite disappointed by some of the places that were recommended online quite a bit that we paid a visit to. So watch my video and see what places are worth going to and what places are actually maybe overhyped and not worth your time. This is in no particular order, but number one is LX Factory. It used to be an abandoned industrial site that has now been turned into this creative and cultural area. It reminds me of Telliskivi in Tallinn in Estonia. This is an area that includes a bunch of different coffee shops, restaurants, boutiques and other independent shops, so I have a few recommendations for you here. Wish concept store and coffee house was really nice for a good cup of coffee, and they also have a little space in the back where you can do work as well. There's actually quite a few food options in the area. We went for Burger Factory and it didn't disappoint. How do you rate this out of 10 then?
Very good, very good. Give it a solid 8 for a burger.
Sound.
That's good.
We also came back here for drinks one evening, and it was a really good escape from the city centre because it does get busy there and it can be a little bit too touristy. So one evening we decided to get an Uber over again and went to the rooftop bar over there, which is called Rio Melavelha or something along those lines. And we had a really nice evening there. This place is really nice margaritas, if you're into margaritas. Also this area is probably the best because you don't get the wind while you're outside, you hear the music. Number 2 is getting brunch at Heim Cafe. We tried a bunch of different hipster coffee shops in Lisbon like the Mill, Hello Christoph, Copenhagen Coffee Lab and Bakery, but Heim Cafe was our favorite. Now it's a little bit outside of the city center, but because it's a little bit outside it's not as busy. So with the Mill, for example, you might have to wait half an hour to get a table, but Heim, we just got there and got a table straight away, and we were really happy with the food quality as well, and the people there were super friendly. They have a bunch of different options on their menu as well, so everything looks amazing, and you're probably going to be jealous of the food people are having next to you.
Yeah, that moment you realise you've ordered the wrong thing.
Sweet waffles, so it comes with like fruits and coffee cream. That looks amazing. Yours looks really nice too, actually. I think yours was healthy board and this was sweet waffles, so. Number 3, have peri chicken at Frangasqueira Nacional. I hope I said that right. This place again is a little bit outside of the city center area, but it's totally worth going over because the food tastes amazing. It's very simple. They only do peri chicken, ribs, sausages and rice and salad. We got a full chicken, rice and a salad, and it cost us around 17 euros, so it's also very, very, very affordable. The place itself is really small, so oftentimes you can't really get a table, so you have to get a takeaway, but that would be amazing as well. I imagine getting a takeaway and getting like a bottle of wine and going to see a sunset or something like that. But we actually were lucky enough to get a table, so we just ate inside and enjoyed our dinner there. Number 4, visit Red Frog for an awesome speakeasy experience. We found this place by accident because we went to all of these places that we saw recommended online, like Topo, Lost in, Park and other rooftop bars. But they were a little bit disappointing, they were a little bit too studenty, so we decided to go for like another one. I guess it's like this with every speakeasy where they just take you down like one by one or couple by couple, so it's kind of weird. You kind of have to you have to stand outside of the door and the lady kind of smashes the door in your face, so I guess it's kind of that exclusivity feel. But yeah, it's a little bit weird, a little bit, I don't know if that's necessary, but whatever. We decided to wait there for a little bit and we got in, so it was fine. The music there was amazing, the cocktails really good quality, and they're probably a little bit extra as well. Mine literally came in like a bowl on top of like a wooden square on top of like some wooden bits. I don't even know what it was, but yeah, it tasted good. I think we're quite particular with our cocktails as well. We do like a good quality cocktail, so if you're into your drinks, then I would recommend Red Frog for sure. Number 5. Try out the freshest seafood at Ramiro. This place is actually very popular with tourists and locals, to be fair, but it is a very busy place, so you have to wait like an hour sometimes to get in, or even 2 hours in the evening. So I would recommend going during afternoon like we did, and we actually only waited half an hour, and that was okay. That was fine for us. Their operation is very smooth, so you get there, you're not actually greeted by a person, you just get like a little ticket. I thought it was quite efficient, and that's how they kind of run their place. It's not really like a fine dine, you know, experience where they're like really like taking care of you. It's more like local, it's fast paced, so keep that in mind, because I think some negative reviews that I saw online were based off of people maybe going for dinner and expecting to kind of be there for a couple of hours and have drinks and stuff like that, but I think it's more of a casual experience. The seafood itself was amazing. We got the tiger prawns and garlic prawns as well, and they serve you this fresh toasted bread with butter, which is amazing with seafood. It's like perfect combination. Seafood, fresh bread, beer. Number 6. Visit Pena Park in Sintra. This is a very touristy place once again, but I thought it wasn't too bad, but I'm not actually sure if it's because we visited in March. But yeah, I didn't think it was like too touristy. Obviously the Pena Palace itself is going to be busy, there's always going to be people around there, but the park itself is actually huge and it has so much to offer, so I would definitely recommend taking a day to properly explore the park, because we had a good time, and when we were in the park we didn't even actually see a lot of people. I think most people just go to Pena Palace and come down, but if you want to spend a day in the nature, Pena Park is amazing. They have some other locations there, like the High Cross Valley of the Lakes, some other castles, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there, like you couldn't possibly explore it in only a few hours. Number 7. Grab some food at Time Out. Again, this is a very touristy location, and I didn't have high expectations of it because it has been talked about a lot and a lot of people recommended it. So for me, that sometimes means maybe it's too touristy, but actually I was really happy with the place. It's really good for a little light lunch or afternoon snack. I'm not too bothered about having loads of people around because it actually creates like a nice little bustling, buzzing atmosphere. How long did it take us to get there?
Not that long. I mean, it felt long, but it's probably only a few minutes. But also, we're very good at getting tables, so...
So our favorites were the charcuterie from Manteigaria Silva and the tuna tartare from Tartaria. Number 8. Try out the Pastel de Nata from Manteigaria. So we are heading now to Manteigaria to have the famous Pastel de Nata, which are the Portuguese custard tarts. So looking forward to that, even though I'm full from pancakes, but just wanna give them a go. Pasteis de Belém actually originated from Belém, which is a neighborhood 20 minutes away from Lisbon city center. But because we didn't have time to get over there, we settled for Manteigaria, which is in the city center area, and I thought they were amazing. So here it is. It's like €1, €1
Yeah.
each, and they make these just in front of you here, which is really nice. I love these. They're so good. It reminds me of China because I used to have them in Shanghai all the time. Quite popular in China. So good. You have a little espresso and yeah, just enjoy your egg tarts. So the last 2 are actually don'ts, because I thought it would be worth mentioning, because I don't want you to fall in the same trap that we did, and hopefully we can save you some time. So number 9, don't take the electric scooters. Now electric scooters have become like a massive thing all over Europe now. They were adopted first in LA, and we actually had used them in LA, so we thought, oh, this is fun, we had a good time there with them, so why not use it here? But in LA, the roads are perfect for them, whereas in Lisbon, you have cobbled streets, you have holes in the streets. That was a bit of a disaster, riding the limes. They just don't have like straight, you know, roads for, you know, cyclers. You can't ride on these types of streets with a scooter, so that's hard. And then you would have like a kilometer of like a straight perfect road, and then you just get like a massive hole or something like that. So. And number 10 is don't go to Copenhagen Coffee Lab and Bakery. This place has been hyped up online a lot. Everybody was talking about it, and because we do love our breakfast and coffee especially, we always try to look up like really authentic and good coffee shops, and this seemed to be the one. But as we found out, it's actually a chain in Lisbon, so they have like 4 or 5 locations. I imagine maybe they were really good and had local vibes when they first started their first shop, but now it seems very touristy, it's extremely overpriced. People there didn't seem to be the friendliest, and the food was really average as well, and again like super overpriced. Also, the interior of the place didn't seem the cleanest as well, and yeah, we just didn't get the vibes there at all. As soon as we walked in, we were like, okay, this is definitely not what we expected. It's more like a Starbucks basically. If you like chains like Starbucks, then yeah, fine, go there. But I think what we're usually looking for is, you know, like an authentic local place where the coffee is actually nice and it's not like mass produced. Okay, so that's it. That's my top 10 of Lisbon. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any recommendations where to go in Lisbon, please leave them in the comments below. And if you have any feedback for my locations, maybe you think some of them aren't really worth going to, please let me know as well what you think. I'll be keen to know. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to see more of my videos, and see you next time.